off the crossbar. Crystal left fielder down for a base hit.
Hunterdon Central is going to win the state finals here tonight.
Mark it on the board. Touchdown, Red Devils. Off the deflection. Off the deflection. Hunterdon Central.
And welcome to the Red Devils pregame show here on the HCTV live stream. And we're joined by Red Devils senior Adriana Duda. Adriana, opening day, the girls have been practicing so hard. How excited are we to get going?
We are pumped up and ready to go. We have been practicing hard even in this heat. We've made arrangements and we are ready to go for our first game.
And we had to move back the time today to a night game. So how does the heat impact the girls? Obviously it impacts both teams, but how do you kind of mentally prepare for this kind of weather?
We just know that they have to go through the same thing as well, and that we just have to overdo them. We have to push through it and come out better than them because they're going through the same thing, and we know that, so we just have to be stronger than them. We all think, okay, it's hot, know your limits, get called out when you need to, and you'll get put back in.
So Adriana, we're coming off a season that wasn't what you guys expected last year. How are the girls able to kind of turn the page, flip the switch, and get ready for the start of a new season?
We definitely came back stronger, more connected than I think we were last year. And coming into preseason, people knew we wanted to be better. So they came back better for preseason. They trained over the summer. They turned on that switch saying, I am ready to make this season just so much better.
And Adriana, as a senior, what's it been like for you being a part of this Red Devils program?
I mean, it's helped me a lot. It has helped me commit to college. It has helped me become closer to the girls on my team, really prepare me as going through from freshman to senior year. I have felt pushed to my limits to become a better person. And it's not just the coaches doing that, although they are a big help, but it is my teammates.
And that was Red Devils senior Adriana Duda. Stay tuned next for the Red Devils against Voorhees here on the HCTV live stream.
Good evening, folks. Tonight we have some girls field hockey action here at Stewart Field on HCTV. I'm George Urquhart alongside Mariah McEwen, and tonight Central will be taking on Voorhees to kick off their season. Mariah, what do you expect to see from this Central team tonight?
We had a really rocky season last year as we were a young, youthful team. I expect them to bounce back with an older roster that has come back more experienced. And since it's the home opener, it will definitely bring some momentum and morale to the season.
Oh, yeah. This is a team dominated by juniors and seniors. I don't think we have a single sophomore on the varsity squad. And there are a couple commits. Do you want to talk about those?
Yeah, we have Adriana Duda, who will be playing Division III field hockey at Kane University in Kearney, New Jersey. And then we have a girl named Amanda Walker. She will be attending Rider University, where she'll be playing Division I field hockey with the Broncos down in Lawrenceville, New Jersey.
Some exciting stuff. And again, on Walker, I believe she led the team last year in scoring as far as players who are returning. 6 goals, 1 assist. It was a rougher year last year for the Central squad. They went 3-15. They did not win any of their division games. But again, they were young. They were a young team. There were very few seniors. And that just kind of happens when you're a younger team with less experience, especially since a lot of those players were playing their first year of varsity field hockey. So, you know, the speed of the game is a lot faster, and that's always a challenge when you're getting thrown in.
For sure. Varsity is not everyone's cup of tea. It's a very challenging thing as like a sophomore and a freshman. Getting thrown onto varsity is hard. It can take a toll on someone's mental health that they can't They
can't make the plays they used to be able to make in some of the lower levels, but you get used to it, especially if you're a good player, and there are plenty of good players on this Central squad, and I'm definitely very excited to see what they're made of this year. And I also, I've never called a field hockey game. I believe this is the first I've watched one field hockey game before. It's a very interesting sport, and I'm very excited to see what this has in store. I think the coolest thing for me is that they can only use the forehand side of the stick. In case you've never watched field hockey before, that is the only thing that can touch the ball. Their body parts cannot touch the ball. If a body part or the backhand side of the stick touches the ball goes to the other team. So that's a very challenging thing, especially to think about while you're still running and trying to score.
Voorhees has taken possession over the ball.
So it looks like Pottinger got the start and goal tonight. She played 7 games last year with 31 saves, as per NJ.com. Not always the most accurate site in the world on stats, but that is what we have. Voorhees is going to take it into the central end here. Looks like they're getting a free hit here.
For the viewers, Voorhees is in red, Central is in white.
Batted down, and it's going to be cleared out here by Central. I think that's Edo. That is on the ball for Central. The numbers are very far away and very hard to see, but we will do our best with what we have here. Down the other way, I believe that's Walker, who just came in possession with the ball, and another free shot here for Central. I'm going to push it in, so Walker's going to collect it on the far side of the field, and Voorhees is able to take it the other way. It's going to be pushed along. Oh, and there's a hole open for Voorhees. Here they come down the stretch. They have numbers, but Central's going to get back on D very quick. And they come the other way. This is Redmond. It's going to be moved up lightly to Stallwood. That's going to be powered off by Voorhees, and that's going to go... Nope, that's going to go Voorhees' way. It looked like... Couldn't quite see what happened there, but I believe the ball bounced off a leg. It's going to be brought forward. Nice play by Stallwood to break that up. That's Gebhardt working, and then Voorhees is able to take it the other way.
So some of our girls are playing on club outside of Central. I know Adriana Duda is playing for Total Dutch, and Celino Edo plays for Omega up in Pittstown, New Jersey, where a lot of North Hunterdon players play too.
Player in the center there for Voorhees. Oh, that was almost danger there. It's still in the danger zone, but it looks like it's going to go Central's way now.
What a relief. Out of the danger zone.
My goodness. All right, dude is going to take a free move there. That was almost intercepted right in the danger zone. That reaches too far for Redmond.
The weather today has been crazy.
Oh my goodness, yes. We had the warmest of warm to now it's very, very nice out. The wind is strong, but it is a gorgeous evening here for some field hockey. Minus the giant clouds and the local dangerous weather advisory, which is not the greatest thing to have. But I believe, according to the weather, it is going to hold off just enough for this game.
Yeah, yesterday tons of people lost power due to the excessive heat back yesterday in Flemington, New Jersey.
Yeah, I believe there was actually a fire at one of the electrical facilities, and that's why almost the entire state was out. Jersey Central Power and Light struggling to get power back on, but I was amazed by how quickly they actually did, because they did have a pretty catastrophic failure at one of their transfer stations.
Yeah, originally it was going to be at 7 p.m. and then extended to 11 p.m. at night. Finally came back on around like 9:30 in Flemington.
Yeah, which was actually a lot earlier than they had predicted. They were saying 1 a.m., that would have been bad, but luckily they got it back. And Central's going to take it back here down the stretch. That's Walker. Walker's got 3, Voorhees now 4, and there's a check. Nice play there for Voorhees to regain possession. A lot of players on the Voorhees squad that are not on my sheet here, so I will do the best I can. It was almost a very nice intercept by Capone. Well, actually was, maybe. Hard to tell what's going on here, so Voorhees is going to take it. to the center there across. Looking down. Looks like Duda's got the lead on that. Ooh, dangerous area. Adriana Duda able to get it up to Redmond. She couldn't handle that, and that's taken back by Voorhees. It's a lift too close to Redmond there. And now Stallwood's going to try and push it out here. Stallwood almost got by.
Michko.
I think that's Michko, yeah.
Michko's fighting.
Couldn't quite see the number. No, that's Scaly. That's not Michko.
That's Scally.
Scally.
Yeah. These
Redmond will take the free pass here. Voorhees is doing a very good job to cover it up here. Oh, Redmond able to make a move. Trying to get across midfield here. Redmond is across midfield. That went off the wrong side of the stick there for Voorhees, so Redmond will regain possession. Trying to pass it up for Gebhardt. That didn't get through, and that's a lift. So Capone will throw it back Voorhees' way.
Enter 13 of these jersey numbers, man.
It is very challenging to see the jersey numbers.
Enter 13 says Capone wears 13, but this year she's wearing 3.
She's wearing 3. I was able to pick that up pretty quickly. Luckily, it's like just you add 10. Oh, that was an opportunity for Central there. Their first of the game. They got back. That was Stallwood knocking on the door there. Shot never reached the net, but that was a good opportunity for Central.
Central put tons of pressure on Robbins at that point with 2 shots to 1.
Robbins had a solid season last year, 111 saves, started every game, whereas Podniker, 7 starts last year so far, was able to handle the first dangerous situation pretty well. As Voorhees moves it along, down the far side, Scally has a lead there, but Voorhees is able to push on by. And this is going to go Central's way. Push it forward, but Voorhees is able to get back on it.
Voorhees has been able to crack down on Central's offensive.
I feel like Voorhees
drive.
Voorhees is in like every passing lane.
I mean, Voorhees is close to a field hockey club in Pittstown, New Jersey. Lebanon and Pittstown are not that far apart, so I would imagine why.
That is true. It's very similar to basically every other high school sport. If your school is very close to a strong club, there's a very good chance that you have some very good players. Gebhardt is working down the edge. Oh, she's able to get by. Gebhardt staying with it. Gebhardt with a nice pass into the center. Still 20 yards out, though.
Edo with
This is Edo.
possession.
Yes. Edo's working it down to the 5 on the far side here.
Stuck
Near
in the
side.
corner.
Gebhardt regains possession. Gebhardt was ready to shoot, but I guess that's going to be... Let's see what they're going to give here. Central's ball. Redmond. It's a very good opportunity here for Central to maybe put something on the board. Redmond is able to get around and inside. Pulls it across the net. No one could get a stick on it there except for a Voorhees player.
It's looking very, very, very stressful right now for...
And Central's putting some pressure on. Central's been starting to control a little bit of the play here. Voorhees has had maybe one very large opportunity, one other small opportunity, but Central's looked pretty good here. Start out. Scally's going to put that forward, looking for Susie. Scally looking ahead here is Walker, as that's going to be taken back by Voorhees, but Susie's strong on it, and this is pushed ahead to Edo. Edo to Walker. Walker's going to look to walk it in, but Voorhees is able to get on that. And back they come here. Voorhees is going to take a minute to survey. And Susie was able to get a stick on that, but that is going to be pushed forward, and it's hard to tell where these calls are going to go being so far away.
Yeah.
But this is going to be Voorhees's, I believe, this is up in the center.
It's
Here.
definitely a nail biter right now. It's your goal is to try to get on the board, and this is a really big rivalry. If you don't score goals, it's just going to end up in a draw. There's no overtime as it's a regular season game.
Yep, and there's a very tight checking game so far. Everyone's in the passing lanes, but I believe as the game progresses, stuff will open up as players get tired. Here's Redmond with it here. See what moves she can make. Only forehand, as you remember. Good dribbling by Redmond. Boxing out the Voorhees player, and this one's going to go Voorhees' way. This one's played across. There's some room in the center there for Voorhees to move. Susie's going to get up in the face of the Voorhees player. I believe that's Corfin. I believe this NJ.com sheet is a little inaccurate, but if 2 is accurate, that would be Amanda Corfin.
Voorhees has a mix of all grade levels on their roster. They have 2 freshmen being Nadia DeRee and Krista Letzinger.
I believe Mariah's sheet is a little better than mine.
Yeah.
As far as Voorhees goes, I think the sheet for yes, that is a much better sheet.
Yeah.
But it's still not completely right. You really can't find everything, but that was a short corner there, and that's in the net. We're over here talking about sheets, and Voorhees is over there getting her short corner, getting it in the center, and that's going to be a tough one to stop for Podniker because of that short corner there. Short corner is basically going to put that ball like right in the center if the pass is good, and looked like it could have hit someone in front that might have changed the direction, so Podniker couldn't have made a save, but either way, it's in the net. Here's Redmond. 1-0 Voorhees.
In our last meeting, we defeated Voorhees 3-1.
We did, but the last 4 meetings before that were won by Voorhees. So Voorhees has won 4 of the last 5 meetings, but Central was victorious last time.
Definitely.
Redmond. Oh, that's a nice play in front. Was brought down. Here's Walker. Walker with some moves, and Walker's staying on it. There's just too many Voorhees players there, but Walker's going to get the ball back here. And it's going to be a short corner here. Very good chance right here for Central to get right back on it.
Let's tie it up, hopefully.
Walker's a good person to have as the pass here. Right in the center. This one's to Redmond. Redmond's going to rifle one in there. This one's bouncing around in a while, and it's in. They score! Tie game. Did not see whose stick that went off of. It went off about 6 or 7 in there, I'm sure. I will learn who it is eventually.
I think it's maybe Sloan, Coddington, maybe Amanda
It's
Walker.
Coddington
Or Walker, from what we're hearing.
Coddington or Walker. That is the scoop. But either way, it's a 1-1 game. Both goals coming off of short corners. Very, very challenging to defend. As you can see, basically all of the Voorhees players had to stay behind the 50 until that ball was passed, and by the time that was in there, I mean, it was bouncing around off all kinds of sticks. Central with some juice here as Redmond's going to push her way down inside the 20. Redmond with some nice moves. Redmond almost put it through the legs to Edo, and that's going to work because Redmond will get the ball back here just outside the 10. Redmond's going to work inside, and apparently the wrong side of the stick hit that.
Is it another?
No, it's another short corner. I misread that.
Yeah.
Couldn't quite see what happened there, but it's going to be another short corner here, and Walker will take it again. Right in the center. Here's Redmond. Passing it over to Scally. Looks like they almost lost the handle there. Gebhardt. It's back inside to Walker. Walker will throw it in the center, but Voorhees is able to clear it out. They keep it in here.
It's
Coddington.
It's a nail-biting situation.
And now Voorhees has kind of got it to safety here. Central all over it though, but Voorhees is going to break out. Voorhees over midfield. That went off a foot, so Central will get the ball back here. This one's going to be rifled down into the zone. And inside the 30 is Walker. Walker leaves it for Susie, who sends one towards the net. That one up high on Edo, and I believe that's going to be, yes, back to Voorhees' ball.
Dangerous lift.
Was a dangerous lift. And that is all for the first quarter.
First quarter concludes. A
It's a
nail-biter.
1-1 game.
A nail-biter continues as one team tries to gain the lead. Back to the second quarter of Hunterdon Central versus Voorhees High School field hockey. Taking the draw will be number 8, Jelly Schnell, with Edo and Stallwood at her side. Voorhees lifted it into Central's zone, and Scally has gained possession, and Voorhees, Kate Cookson has intercepted that possession from Scally.
Cookson, the leading goal scorer last year for Voorhees.
A dangerous situation for Podniker, and a goal scored backhanded. Voorhees leads 2-1 in the second quarter.
It's a backhand score. I don't think that's going to count. That one doesn't count. It's off the backhand.
Yeah, it's off the backhand. Never mind, scratch that. Game remains tied 1-1.
There's some fire coming out of the gate there from Voorhees.
They're hungry. They want to get back to where they were in the last 4 meetings against Central. They want to be dominant.
Central has controlled a lot of this game. They've played very, very well.
Lucia Capone. Pass got intercepted. Redmond finally got the handle on it, and Redmond has possession.
And Redmond has some moves, man. He's able to get around some people, even with just that forehand to the stick.
I know Kaylin Redmond from softball. She's going to be the only senior, I presume, on this squad. Heading in.
She really going to be the only senior?
Most likely, if
that's pretty crazy.
For 2024 doesn't move up from JV. But she was the only junior on that 23 softball team from last year.
That is true. Ooh.
Podniker stopped that attempt from Voorhees, and the ball rolls off to the side, off to the right side of the field.
It's going to be a corner.
Yeah, corner.
Dangerous times here. See if Podniker can come up big here. This is going to be a tough one to stop. No one has stopped a short corner yet today.
Yeah. Well, Voorhees did against us earlier.
Oh, yeah, they did. Short-term memory loss sometimes, you know. Kind of gets you.
Central has been trying to stop the short corner situation. Voorhees is
way out,
trying to fight back, and
well done.
Crisis averted. Central, Kaylin Redmond with possession. Lifted to Cassie Stallwood. Ball got away. And Kuzak from Voorhees stripped it from Cassie Stallwood. And is now Voorhees possession. Alexa Barkman.
Oh, that's a good move. Look out here, they're right in. And it's going to be yet another corner here.
100 Central defensive players entering the goal with Podniker. Kind of like sardines in a can.
Yeah, you can have a bunch of sardines in your can, and then everyone else has got to be all the way out past the 50-yard line.
And I think number 12, Krista Lettinger, is taking the short corner for Voorhees. Short corner, rolled away, pass goes wide, and it's out of bounds.
There goes another short corner. That was just a missed shot, though. Could have been dangerous. It was a bouncing ball. Went right through.
And like hockey, a lucky bounce can get a puck in the goal. Voorhees with possession, trying to gain control. Central is fighting back with possession. Celino Edo with possession. A whistle blown. Edo regained possession and is off to Maggie Scally, which she passed it to Lucia Capone. Voorhees has possession of the ball. Intercepted by Stallwood, by Voorhees.
Wrong side of the stick.
Intercepted by the wrong side of the stick. And Fiona Cusack has brought the ball back into play. Scally fighting Krista Lettinger for possession. And Scally got possession.
Good play by Scally there.
Ella Rowinski has possession against Voorhees. Passes it to Scally. Scally has the ball. Passes it to Jelly Schnell. Shot goes wide.
That was actually off the pad of Robbins there. Robbins came out and kicked that out.
She said, nah.
It was a slightly slow shot, but it was a great break and a great move. Very dangerous play there. There wasn't much more
Stallwood.
that could have been done there. I think that was Schnell. Couldn't quite get enough on it. I think there was a
Miller.
stick in the way. Was it Gebhardt?
I can't tell.
I had the window. Well, so in the booth up here we have windows and they have sliders, and they're these long beams that you actually can't quite see past. So sometimes you might miss part of a number when they're coming in. So
Yeah. We have, I presume, Gebhardt. And I think we are awarded a short corner as Voorhees are becoming sardines in a can.
yeah, I think we might use that reference quite a bit here.
Yeah.
They do kind of look like that. There's a goalie and
4
There's
defenders.
2 defenders in the goal, 2 defenders outside of the goal. There's a ref, so it kind of just adds to
The effect of
the effect.
Voorhees has stopped the short corner, possibly.
Oh, that's off a foot.
Voorhees regained possession off of Lucia Capone's foot.
It's off Capone's foot again.
Voorhees keeps getting possession. Number Alexa Barkman with
Oh, that's a
possession.
nice play.
Cassie Stallwood regains possession. Jossie Sponzo loses possession to a Voorhees player. Central Voorhees has been awarded possession. Voorhees number 10.
Schnell was able to pick up that there, and Scally's now on it.
Loses possession. That lift ended up in a Voorhees' player's stick. And Rowinski has possession back. And Lucia Capone has possession. Went off of someone's foot. Voorhees regained possession. A break
They have a man on the other side, or a woman, my bad.
from Nadia D-Ray.
There was a chance there to go 2-on-1 down the stretch for Voorhees, but oh no, and here they come.
No. No.
Oh, what a save!
Or a block from Capone.
That was yeah, I think she got in the way of that. What a play.
Yeah, what a move. Cassie Stallwood is fighting off a Voorhees player. Ball ends up going wide and out.
When I saw that lead pass and down the stretch, I thought that was over, but that's some great defense by the Red Devils right there.
Capone with the ball.
If only we had replays so we knew who exactly was responsible for that.
Yeah. D-Ray back with possession for Voorhees. Jocelyn Sponzo lifts it. Ends up in Julianne Bonomi's possession from Voorhees.
That's a good move by Stallwood there.
Stallwood trying to juke and deke these Voorhees players. And the
Oh, good pass. Just a little too far.
Sponzo regains possession, trying to avoid the Voorhees
off a
player.
foot.
Another whistle. Scally passes it. Voorhees blocked the shot.
Well done by Voorhees there, staying in the box, but it's gonna be it's like either a short corner or a long corner. I can't tell. Can't quite see where the central player is.
Yeah, but more sardines in a can
Short
action
corner.
by Voorhees. I presume Capone is on it?
That's Gebhardt, I believe. That was Gebhardt who took the corner.
Yeah. These numbers. Being blind on top
you
of it.
really cannot see them. And there's also some changes and substitutions happening, as you can have unlimited substitutions in a field hockey game. So there are some different players out there right now.
As you can see, we have 26 now on the field.
Geoffrey just came onto the field. Ooh.
Ooh, dangerous play. Close one.
Was that Duda coming in from the top? Shot that right through the center of everyone.
Voorhees regain possession. Devils are trying to get it back. Scally to Sponzo.
That was Schnell that came into, I believe. 2 and 8 look almost identical.
Yes. And it's definitely not fun being blind on top of it. Let's see what's going on. More sardines in a can action. Short corner awarded to Hunterdon Central.
Central's had a couple of these. Let's see if they can capitalize. Gone a little bit since that first goal.
Both teams have been effortlessly shutting it down. Stallwood with the
Still
lift.
in play.
Still in play. Central's trying to get it in the net, but Voorhees stops it.
Well played by Voorhees. I will also like to point out, in case you were wondering, the clock is going to continue to run no matter what. So, stoppages in play will not stop the clock. That is not an error with our timing system. That is just how this game is played. A lot like soccer, in that the time is never going to stop. So, there is 3 minutes left in
Central
this half.
fighting for possession. Rowinski or Gebhardt has possession. Voorhees lifts it over Gebhardt's head. Ref didn't seem to like it.
Well, you can't lift it too close to anybody else.
Yeah.
That is a very heavy ball, and if you get hit with that ball, you could get injured pretty badly. So,
Hunterdon Central getting back possession. Geoffrey passed it to Rowinski. Rowinski trying to decoy these Voorhees players.
they're all
Alexa
over
Barkman.
Rowinski.
Whistle is blown. Possession is with...
I would like to point out that there is some lightning in the background. I don't know if the cameras
Natalie
have picked it up at all,
Meekins.
but there is some lightning in the background back over the field goal.
Joffrey has
stand.
possession. Stuck in the corner. Nadia D-Ray has been on Joffrey. Another not short corner situation.
Danger zone there.
It's like the NFL's red zone.
It is inside that 20. It's very, very similar.
Except it's only 16 yards in field hockey.
Yep.
Cassie Stallwood with the possession goes back to Sponzo as she's trying to get de-sworn by the Voorhees players.
Ooh.
Dangerous play. Voorhees,
No call.
No call. D-Ray with possession. The freshman. Poniker said, nah, this is our home. No more goals going by me.
Well played there by Podniker. Just going to have to survive the corner. No corner.
No corner.
No corner. Was off the goalie.
Barkman with possession.
Still getting a grip of the rules here.
Stallwood fighting Barkman for possession. Barkman intercepted and stole the ball. Joffrey with possession, getting sworn by Nadia D-Ray. Sponzo's fighting D-Ray for possession. She ends up winning the possession, giving it to, I think, Schnell. That's not Schnell, that's Scally.
Well,
Yeah.
that's Schnell.
Yeah, that's Schnell.
That's it
Second
for the
quarter.
first half there. 1-1. It's a good game. A lot of fight from both teams. Central's looking pretty good. Voorhees looking pretty good. Everyone's in the lanes. We'll see. Everyone stay tuned. Second half is coming right up.
I'm super excited because we have like a younger squad almost. We do have a lot of seniors, but we have a lot of experience. I want to win. I want to win the counties. I want to win states. I want to have a winning record. And I think since I started my sophomore year on varsity, I've had a lot of pressure. Now it's my senior year. I get to just have fun, and I want everybody to have fun.
My favorite part about field hockey is how much of a team game it is. It's not necessarily like one person doing all the work. It is truly a team event. And I think that that's really a good way to spend your time on a sports team, being able to make friends on and off the field, having people to rely on and work with. I think that that's my favorite part about field hockey.
Very excited because most of us has played since freshman year. I think my role is making sure everyone's like on the positive side and making sure we're all in it together and make sure no one feels excluded from the team.
Between the seniors and the juniors, there's about 11 seniors, 14 juniors. Between the two of them, they're looking really nice even day one together. So we have a lot of experience coming back, which I enjoy.
Well, I think for this team especially, the moment that all of the players on the bus rides have finally learned the lyrics of Taylor Swift, I think that's when it hits. And you're like, okay, we can all blast Love Story out the window. And I think that once you learn the lyrics to that, you're in. You're good to go.
All right, welcome back, folks, to the second half of Central versus Voorhees. Mariah, what are your takeaways from that first half, and what do you think we're going to see in this second half?
Same dominant performance, maybe some mistakes possibly, as fatigue might hit in, as it's a very endurance-based sport, field hockey. You have to go back and forth on the field. So honestly, it could go either way. I'm thinking it's going to remain 1-1.
Yeah, it's going to be interesting. I have a feeling some lanes are definitely going to open up. I don't know what side they're going to open up on. Both teams have been very, very tight defensively. And it's going to be really interesting. Hopefully Central pull this one out, and hopefully they can start the season 1-0.
Edo is in the center taking the draw.
Yes, Edo will be taking it, and Central will be starting with it for the second half.
It's kind of like
Looks like it's going to have Edo on with Walker, Gebhardt as your three offensive players, main offensive players, and it looks like we have Susie on the near side and Redmond outside, and this one's going to go back to Sponza.
down the middle.
And here goes, this is going to be Voorhees the other way. Voorhees is going to take it, looking for some room here. Getting swarmed by Central, and a nice play there as Shaley was going to try and take it the other way. But that's off the wrong side of the stick, and another whistle here. And there's a green card coming out.
2-minute penalty, similar to like a
And
minor.
there goes Shaley. So yes, explain the green card.
A green card is a warning, and it's a 2-minute penalty given out to Hunterdon Central. It's very similar to a minor penalty in NHL hockey.
Yep, and so Central will be a man down for a bit here, and looks like they're working pretty well on the penalty kill, but here comes Voorhees. This is a big chance for Voorhees to get on the board, to take the lead here. Oh, there it is. There's the call. It looks like the stick was held there.
Another card.
No, this is going to be a
Short
corner here.
Short corner. Hunterdon Central on the PK and sardines in a can.
Sardines in a can. Yeah, this is going to be a tough one here for Central to survive.
Well,
They've loaded the box. They have 3 defenders in the box here.
while Voorhees is on the power play.
Yep, Voorhees on the power play. Voorhees trying to keep it in here. Oh, this is dangerous. Podniker with a nice kick. And this is going to come back outside. Oh, a missed shot there. Fanned on it. And this is going to be maybe taken the other way here. And Central will get the ball. Well done to take this one out. There's still some time remaining on the penalty to Shalley. And this will be taken the other way by Central. They can play offensively here on this PK. But this is going to be taken the other way by Voorhees. In they go.
Possible
Voorhees
short
with
goal.
numbers. And Podniker able to stop it, but the rebound's right in front, and that's a goal for Voorhees. Oh, man.
A defensive blunder.
Yeah, Podniker had the stop there. I think she thought that, I don't know, maybe
They wouldn't
that
go
is
for
there,
it.
but I think she was thinking the defender was going to grab the ball and take it the other way. I think that was Duda. I think she was thinking that Duda would take it away, but the rebound was scooped right up by Voorhees, and there's basically nothing Podner could do there. So it's a 2-1 lead for Voorhees. Yes.
A major difference in ice hockey and field hockey. If someone scores on the power play, you don't come back on until your time has elapsed. In field hockey and ice hockey, if someone scores, you're back in.
Either way, Shalley is back in, and the teams are at even strength here as Central will get the ball, looking to answer. Susie is going to have the free pass here. That one's taken right away by Voorhees, but Susie's able to get back on it, but it's off her foot. Voorhees will come the other way as the band is playing loudly behind us. Some band practice.
Marching band's a huge deal at Hunterdon Central. It's a part of the culture.
Very strong program here. And this is going to be the other way by Central, but off a bunch of people in front. Duda will collect it here and send it for Voorhees.
The last goal, Pottinger should have just not assumed and just covered it.
Oh, I don't know if we can really place blame on any of the players there. I think it was just a small miscommunication.
Yeah.
But a small miscommunication can lead to a big issue.
Yeah.
was a good stop already from Pottinger, but, rough situation. Oh, and Walker's right on it. Oh, my goodness. That was a good opportunity for a break, but a Voorhees stick got in the way. That's off the foot of Anasusi. And here goes Voorhees. Voorhees is going to come the other way. That's off the foot of Scaly, but she's going to play it. The ref saw that. So Voorhees made the game a tough climb for Central now. Not a ton of time left. I mean, they still have the rest of this quarter, all of the next quarter, to put another one past the net. It's been a very, very tight game, tight checking, so there hasn't been much room for anyone to really make any mistakes for Central to really get back on the board. So we'll see how this goes. Hopefully Central can turn it around.
Yeah, it's definitely a nail-biter now, because as a Central fan, you want your team to climb back and get that goal to tie it up and build momentum, but as Voorhees, you want to keep that momentum and keep Central out of the net as much as possible. And it's looking like Voorhees is giving Central a run for their money.
Well, Central's starting to come the other way with it. I believe that's Redmond. The number is basically impossible to see from this far out, but Redmond's going to have free move here. Couldn't quite get past the Voorhees player, and this is going to be brought the other way. Voorhees will take it out. A nice pass there, and Voorhees is going to come the other way. Voorhees, there's a nice move there, and Voorhees is breaking in. 2 players down the field for Voorhees.
Famous field hockey star Taryn Kachuk, plays for the University of Virginia, is sister of Brady and Matthew Kachuk, NHL players. Just a fun fact for you guys in the middle of the game.
That is a fun fact.
Matthew plays for Stanley Cup runner-ups, the Florida Panthers, and Brady Kachuk plays for possible playoff contending Ottawa Senators.
Yep, those 2 have accomplished a lot, as well as their sister. And another corner here for Voorhees. So Central's got to stay disciplined here. You do not want to go down by 2 at this stage in the game, especially with how the game's been played so far. See what they can do here. The break is out. Here is Voorhees. They're going to play it across. Oh, right back. Good shot. Opportunity is in, but it stays out. Good play there from Duda to keep that one out. It went off of Podniker, and then Duda was able to clear it away from the front of the net. But Voorhees will get another opportunity with it here inside the 30.
Sardines in a can will be now forever a field hockey trademark term at HCTV, most likely.
I believe it will be, as long as you or I are calling. There is a nice block in front. This is still in front, and now it's taken away. Gebhardt's going to move quickly down the field, trying to get across midfield. She has Edo on the other side. And that's going to go Voorhees' way.
Probably off the wrong side of the stick.
Wrong side of the stick or a leg. Still going. Right across. And there's a nice play there from Central. That was Redmond. And now it's back the other way for Voorhees. Voorhees starting to dominate the play in this game. That's right in the center, danger zone, as Potniker is able to get out there and some sticks in front. Duda trying to take this away, but this comes the other way as Voorhees is able to get on it. There's a danger in the center there. And now Voorhees will take another corner. And Sardines in a Can is yet again
alive.
Alive.
Alive and well.
Alive and well.
I think there's been over a baker's dozen.
Central stacked in the box here. This is a cross.
Duda alongside Potniker in the net.
Danger zone here. That was a danger zone shot, but it's way wide. And this will be taken away. And Duda will start with it here with some time to play it. 6.5 to go in this third quarter here. Central looking for an answer. That's going to be too far for anyone in that block of the field, and Voorhees is going to take it back. That was almost blocked up. Now it is blocked up by Central, but Voorhees' stick gets in the way. Central back on it. This one's going to be knocked ahead, looking for Gebhardt, but a little too far to the right, and it goes out of play.
You've seen a green card. Let's talk about the 2 other cards possibly given out in a field hockey game. We have yellow cards, which is similar to a major penalty in an NHL, which is 5 minutes, and your team is down a player. And a red card is very similar.
Walker's on the lead. Sorry, I didn't mean to interrupt you there, but we got some action coming.
Yeah,
as
true.
Down the way
No
is
worries.
Scally with Walker. She's going to put it in the center. That was a good chance for Central, but they're still on it here as they walk it in. That's redirected, and they score!
Tie game for
Tie
Hunterdon
game!
Central. Woo!
And there's
Tie
the
game.
answer. That was redirected a couple times there. That was a beautiful setup there. It was Walker to Scaly, back to Walker, back across. And then it was sent on the other side. I think Redmond was in there, and do not know who that went off of last, but I'm sure we will hear very shortly. Both of Central's goals have been deflected multiple times in front of the net.
Scally fighting a Morgan player. But back
Amanda Walker is the goal scorer for Central.
back to what I was saying, a red card is like in soccer you get ejected, but in hockey it's like a game misconduct and you're down a player.
Oh, there's a play here. Here comes Gebhardt with the ball. Gebhardt. Oh, what a move by Gebhardt to change directions. She's going to look upfield, and oh, Susie's on it. Susie going to play it to Gebhardt. Gebhardt with some moves there, but a stick in the front is going to take it the other way, but Capone is able to put it the other way for Central. Finds Redmond. Redmond on the far side. Going to look down inside. I believe that's for Rowinski. And
14 is Rowinski.
yes, I believe that was 14. I couldn't quite tell, though. No, that is number 22, Kira Yarrow, that was played into.
Another
the first-
sardines in a can.
First entry in the game, and it's a sardines in the can, or corner, if you want to call it the actual name, for Central here.
Yeah. Voorhees has opted to do 3 defenders in a box, 1 out with the goaltender.
Short pass to start it out. Going to look for the center. That one's stepped away by Robbins. Connington was looking for some room there. That's going to deflect all the way back to Duda. She's going to look for some room, but there's no one in her jersey anywhere near her. And here's some danger coming in. It's an odd man rush for Voorhees. Duda trying to work it back. Duda staying disciplined. Wide of the net. That was a good play by Duda to stay with it there. Seemed like everything was collapsing around her. She had nowhere to go with it, but she was able to stay with it. And
The ball ended up in, I think, the track and field area where pole vault occurs.
yes, it did. There's a flip from Duda to Walker. Walker is going to look up ahead for Susie. Susie is going to look up ahead again for Walker. It's a little too far, but Walker might be able to do something with it. That's going to be off the wrong side of Walker's stick.
Voorhees ends up with possession.
There's some good passing happening for Central here. Hopefully they can continue. Oh, that was a good pass for Voorhees, and there's a nice move. In they
The
go.
freshman.
Overran the ball, though. I almost called it the puck, because we are watching hockey, aren't we?
Yeah, true. Except it's one side of the stick instead of 2.
Yeah. That was batted around a bit there. Let's see what the refs are calling here. It looks like Voorhees' ball at the 25.
Almost in the danger zone for Hunterdon Central.
2.5 to go
Tied game.
in this third quarter.
It's a nail biter and a half for sure.
Played across. Voorhees Central hoping they can't get any dreaded goals in the last minute or two. Hoping they can be the one to get that dreaded goal so they have that momentum going into the fourth. Susie able to keep her feet out of the way of the ball there. That was well done. Good footwork from Anna Susie as this comes the other way. Voorhees is able to take it back. Rowinski fighting on that edge. Sponzo couldn't quite keep it. And this is going to be free pass here for Voorhees. Another whistle here. This is a dangerous spot for a free pass if you're Central. Inside the 20 for Voorhees here. Pass across. Good stick there. I believe that's Schnell.
Yep, Jelly Schnell.
And now Duda will take it back out. Duda's going to send it down the far side. Looking for Rowinski. Rowinski is able to come up with it. Nope, that's Yarrow.
It's kind of like a mini...
Some of the changes in the lines have messed me up as to who is where, but here's Schnell. That's going to be taken the other way. Nice stick on it there for Central, but this comes back to Voorhees. Susie's almost able to pick the pocket of the Voorhees player. Oh, and just out of reach for Coddington to bring it back the other way. Here comes Voorhees with a nice opportunity.
The freshman getting bamboozled.
Duda did a nice play there. And a look at that flip from Duda. Beautiful. That pass didn't quite make it to Susie. Duda again will knock it out. Some good play from Duda. Looking for Walker there, but it will stay with it. And when Walker's got some room here, as that's going to go out, unfortunately. Chance there.
It's kind of like a mini Northern Central rivalry almost. Voorhees
Yeah, the proximity is definitely there. Nice play from Walker. Oh my goodness, some great moves there. She flipped it over one stick. She made it across the other way, but there was nowhere to put it after that. Susie looking to go between the legs of...
The quarter is going to run out.
And that's it for the third quarter. Tie game, 2-2 this time. See what happens. Stay with us. This should be a very exciting fourth quarter of field hockey. All right, welcome back to the fourth quarter here. This is going to be some big moments here for Central in their first game. 2-2 against Voorhees, a rivalry of sorts. They are very, very close. It's not like a North-Central rivalry, but there's definitely a little bit of bad blood between these two teams due to the proximity of the schools. Mariah, what are you expecting to see in this fourth quarter?
I'm expecting same play like last time. Maybe Voorhees comes out with the third goal, and then Central comes out with the third goal, and probably not in a draw. I'm feeling it's going to be a draw.
This could be a draw. I mean, these two teams have been almost mirror images of each other almost this entire game. They have looked very, very good. Both teams making some good plays, also some bad plays. That's how it goes in a game like this, but it's very, very tight.
It's a game of endurance, and you're going to make some mistakes because you're going to feel tired. You're going to feel exhausted, and it's not going to be good. And you're going to feel bad about it at first, but you have to have short-term memory and push on.
There are definitely some tired players out there right now. I believe Amanda Walker and Adriana Duda have been basically in the entire game. Susie I haven't seen go out as well. And
Podnicker, for sure. She's been standing in that net.
Yeah, goalies don't easily get subs.
No, they don't.
Here goes Walker. What a move by Walker there to keep it going down the stretch. He tries to bring it back, but it's taken the other way by Voorhees, who is a lead man. Down the stretch.
Duda trying to
cut it off. That's going to go out the back, so Duda did a good job. Duda is that last line of defense, and she's been pretty brilliant today.
Yeah. I do agree with that statement. She's been really brilliant. She's been really helping out Podnicker with the saves.
And the passing ability from Duda as well. Very accurate there, right to Walker. Unfortunately, Walker couldn't stay with it there that time. Voorhees looking, there's a nice move. But that one off a foot.
The corner.
And
You're either a fish or you get stuck. And there's
Either
no
a
in between.
fish or it gets stuck in the corner. Is that what we're doing?
Yeah.
Some more new terminology.
I mean, when you have so many players cornering you in a corner, you feel stuck, don't you?
You're stuck.
Yeah.
I guess you're either the raccoon or the snake. So the raccoon's gonna fight back. The snake plays dead.
Yeah.
I don't know. I don't know if we're getting at anything here, but it is a corner.
Sardines in a can.
Sardines in a can. It is a corner for Voorhees here.
Central is electing to have 3 defenders in goal, and I think Duda outside.
Duda
with
is outside.
Podniker with the 3 defenders.
Right into the center. Dangerous spot for it. There's the shot. It's going to be taken the other way. Voorhees keeps it in. Right in front. It's bouncing around the goal. And that is just kept out there on the side. Well defended by Central. And they're going to take it the other way with Duda. Duda can't get quite enough on that to get it to Susi, as this is brought right back in by Voorhees. Voorhees trying to stay strong on it.
Podniker did it well done as a goaltender in that situation. She had to get down and
read it very well. Stayed
Yeah.
with it the whole way.
didn't
Voorhees.
show any sign of weakness or exhaustion. She just pushed through it.
Voorhees back on it. Duda's able to intercept. Duda didn't seem too happy with that call. Looks like it's going to be another corner.
Sardines in a can. Let's see how many defenders Central elects to put in the net.
Seems like 3 is the standard move, but I did see 2 in, 2 out one time.
Yeah, with Podniker to the left of 2 defenders.
Oh, this is right in the center. Dangerous, but did that go off a toe? Or was there a false start by Central moving? I believe there was, so they get to redo this corner here, as I think Central moved too fast.
This is it's an anxiety-producing situation
Get out, that went through. Oh, but the last stick in the way got it. And let's see what they call, and it's going to be Central's ball. Good play there.
And Duda's possession.
I think that was Duda again. Got on that from the inside there. It was just the last stick in the way. It didn't quite make it to Podniker.
Hopefully we win this. I would like to hear what Adriana Duda would say in an interview.
Yeah, we'll see here. This is Sponza. Sponza's going to rifle it down. Oh, just a little bit too much heat on it. This one's kicked out and out to the outside. Redmond's almost able to get on that.
Rowinski, Scally.
And Scally's there. What have they called here? It's going to be Voorhees' ball.
Off of a toe. Wrong side.
That was the wrong side of the stick there. Oh, a fan, and that's going to be taken by
Redmond.
Redmond. Yes, Redmond. As the Voorhees player fanned on it there. Redmond not too happy with that call, as it's going to be taken the other way by Voorhees.
In field hockey, you're not allowed to do backhand. You can only stay forehanded.
Coddington. Another one off the foot there, and Voorhees going to stay with it. That one off a stick in front. Dangerous where that is there, and Voorhees was almost able to put that in the net. A lot of dangerous situations here for Central. They've been definitely playing on the back foot in this fourth quarter. They need to turn it around here. Voorhees back on it again. Walker's almost able to take it. You cannot attack from behind in field hockey.
That is illegal. Would that be, I think it would be called a penalty.
It would be a penalty, probably a green card. So, here's Scally.
What else?
That's not enough on it again, and Voorhees is going to break back in. Looking that side, and Coddington isn't able to get across. So Voorhees stays on it. It's a nice play by Coddington. It's collected by Duda, but I believe that went off her foot. So Voorhees will take it again.
One of the
That's Corfin.
first few college
There's
programs.
another play there from Duda.
One of the first few college programs was at the College of Worcester, and field hockey has been popular since like the 1800s.
Very cool. A little extra shove there from Redmond. Lucky to not get a card there. There goes Duda. Oh my goodness, there's been a lot of pressure in this one from Voorhees. But Redmond's trying to push this one out. Redmond with some moves. She's very strong on the ball. She's able to get it back. Redmond's working.
Stuck between 2 defenders.
Redmond doing a very good job to stay with it. Look at Caitlin Redmond out there moving, basically just taking it up the field. 2 Voorhees players on her. Now she's able to get the free pass.
It's a compliment when you have more than like one defender on you.
Very well done by Redmond. Unfortunately, the pass couldn't quite make it to where she wanted it to go. Scally almost there. Coddington misses the play, and this is going to go the other way. Here comes Voorhees. Oh, and that rolled off the stick of Cookson. And, oh, Cookson's back on it again. Cookson, a dangerous scorer for Voorhees.
Lifted too high.
That one's lifted again, and Voorhees will get back on it. See, that is Cookson's going
Sardines
to...
in a can situation. Short corner has been awarded to Voorhees.
Another corner here.
I think they're going to elect with Duda outside of the net and 3 defenders alongside with Podnikert in goal.
7:11 to go.
How funny. We have a 7-Eleven nearby.
That is true. Oh, that's through the stick, and that was off the feet of the Voorhees player, so Central will get it this way. Here goes Redmond, and Redmond is going to drop it back for Scally, and that's going to go all the way into Schnell. Schnell unable to stay with it. This comes back the other way for Voorhees. Rowinski fighting in there with Schnell. Schnell is able to earn the possession for Central. Rowinski is able to take it. Rowinski, another nice move from Rowinski. She's going to whack it in towards Schnell. There's a player down there. It's Stallwood. That one's right across the goal mouth for Central. Very, very close, but not quite there.
So close, yet so far away from that good feeling of a goal.
There was some great passing there from Central, but now Voorhees has the man up down the stretch. Some speed, here they come. Duda trying to direct traffic from behind. This one's knocked across. That got to the Voorhees player, and that one is knocked away by Podniker. Not enough on that shot for Voorhees.
5:55 left in the quarter.
Be 5:55 in the game here. And Duda's able to get the stick out. That was not Duda. I believe that is Scally who actually got on that one.
Sponzo trying to get possession. Ended up with the freshman on Voorhees, Nadia DeReer.
That's actually Sienna DePaulo, who's just checked into the game here. Just worked down the edge there by Sponzo. Sponzo will try and put it through defenders there. Couldn't quite make it.
Kaylin Redmond's been a workhorse tonight. She's been in since the first quarter.
Kaylin Redmond having a good game. Maybe not showing up on the score sheet that much, but she's definitely
playmaker.
One of the main reasons why this Central team's been able to control a lot of the possession. It's had some great moves. Looks like it's going to be a longer corner here. That's flipped out. So there's the long corner. We haven't seen one of those this entire game. So
short quarters
almost made me feel like they don't exist, but I was reading about them, so there they are. The long corner for Voorhees. Now Voorhees will take it in. Nice move there. Oh, but it's off the stick. And I think Redmond will get on it. Redmond tried to whack it out of the zone, but Voorhees is able to stay strong on it. Voorhees gets back on it, but Duda, again, the last line of defense, able to take it away. Down the stretch, looking for Schnell. Schnell can't quite get it past the defender, but they keep it. Fighting for it there. It's awarded to Voorhees. Oh, and it's taken back the other way. Nice intercept by Central, but Voorhees is able to get back on it. Back and forth and back and forth and back and forth here between Central and Voorhees here in this knotted up game. With 3:45 to go, it's starting to become crunch time. Someone's got to put it in the net. This is taken the other way by Voorhees, and they'll stay on it.
Speaking of that first long corner, I feel like all can, no sardines.
All can, no sardines.
All can.
Official words right there.
Mariah McCone.
I believe a timeout is going to be taken here.
Mariah McCone, 2023.
All can, no sardines.
So true.
So a stressful game here. If you're a
Yeah.
Central fan, this is very, very dotted up. Actually, if you're a fan of both of these teams,
Super stressful. It's been like really like nerve-wracking. I feel like I want to bite my nails this whole time.
yeah,
But I
ready to jump
but
up
I-
and down in the booth here.
yeah, but like I'm on air. I don't want people hearing me bite my nails. That'd be gross.
So 3:22 to go. That is when the first timeout is taken. And yes, the clock does stop on a timeout, if you were wondering.
Yeah.
That would kind of defeat the purpose of a timeout.
Yeah, it
But
would.
the clock runs every other time.
This is just a regular league game, so draws do happen. But if there was a case where a shootout would be needed, it would be one-on-one, kind of like a shootout in NHL hockey, except you have a time constraint. While in the NHL, you can take as long as you need, I think.
Whereas, so in the NHL, you can take as long as you need, but you get one shot in the NHL. In field hockey, you can shoot as many times as you want in that 8-second span. So if you shoot it, get a rebound, shoot it again, that makes it very, very challenging for the goaltenders to make that stop. I mean, could you imagine in hockey if you could get that rebound and whack it into the net after the goalie's already came across cage to make a save? Be very, very hard to be a goaltender if that was the case, but field hockey, they're doing that. So
I mean, if you're Vasilevsky, you could possibly do that.
if you don't know, Andrei Vasilevsky, very strong goaltender for the Tampa Bay Lightning.
Also known as the Big Cat. Sorry.
Ooh, that was a cringeworthy one there.
Yes, very cringe. Try to make it funny. It failed.
It gets a chuckle. It gets a chuckle.
Probably not. We're full of Rangers and Devils fans up here. No one likes Tampa.
I don't like Tampa. Anyway, we're talking about Central right now, and looks like Gebhardt was trying to break away. So looks like the top line for Central, Walker's not in there right now, and
Who's in her place?
looks like spawns are going off. And
We just need that golden goal.
the golden goal.
Let's see.
All right, so we just got word from our producer,
Yes. our
Mr. Jim
producer.
Johnson. He name drop.
Name drop.
He was able to tell us that there's going to be overtime. In every single thing you read about field hockey in a regular game, there is no overtime, but here there is. There's 7-on-7 golden goal, so whoever scores first wins. If that is needed, but here comes Voorhees with Cookson making some insane moves with 3 defenders on her, and she still is able to get on it. But Dude is able to take it the other way. Here's a shot opportunity, but it's gone the other way again. See if Central can push it out. Voorhees is able to stay strong on it. Central attempt after attempt to get it out. That's Stallwood trying to work with it, and Stallwood's able to win the possession. Back for Redmond. Redmond gonna look over. That's Coddington trying to get it across, but Voorhees is able to take it the other way. No, that's Joffrey, who's now into the
Joffrey.
game.
Like I said, Duda and Redmond have been on since the beginning of the game. Like, these defenders and midfielders deserve some love.
Yeah, they're definitely getting tired. See it out there on faces, but I mean, when you're a star player for a team, you know you're going to be in most of the game. There's a nice pass up ahead. That's Schnell. Schnell with some nice room. Schnell unable to make it through as the wrong side of the stick was used. That one is too far for the Voorhees player, and Central will get the possession as Joffrey will take it.
Possible OT might happen as it's a little bit over 30 seconds to a minute.
1 minute and 30 seconds, and this is taken the other way by Voorhees. Gebhardt's stick is stripped from her, but there's no call. Here goes Voorhees. Joffrey trying to stay with it. Voorhees coming in with Cookson. Cookson is back on it. Danger zone here. They're able to kick it out. Well done by Central. Oh, and Stallwood, or nope, that's Schnell that can't quite get on it.
It's almost less than a minute.
It's a nice move here. That's going to be on Central. Central can't quite get it out. Voorhees working it back in. Nice play by Duda to say no right there for Central. Duda going to look on the side here for Stallwood. Stallwood can't quite keep it in there. Stallwood, it's off her arm, so that's not going to count. Back comes Voorhees. They can't get it out. Oh, goodness.
If you're Central.
Central struggling in the zone. What a pass from Duda. There's the clear, and there's some speed for Schnell. She can't quite get to it. Oh, but Schnell's able to get a stick in front of it off the feet of Schnell, and this will be back for Voorhees. Off the feet again of Stallwood. Oh, goodness. This is some intense play here. Under 10 seconds to go. There's Duda on it, able to put it the other way. 2-1. And that's it. We are going to overtime here at Stewart Field. Do not go anywhere. This is a great game between two very strong teams. And can only hope Central can pull it out in the end. Stay tuned. All right, welcome back to Stewart Field. The coin toss has just happened out there to see who gets that first possession in OT. This is some high nerves, high tension. Yeah. It's only the first game of the season here.
And we're already going to overtime. If you're Central, your thought is, this is our house. We have to protect this house from Voorhees. We don't want any Viking intruders into the hellhole of war. No.
The Vikings. The Vikings are coming.
The Vikings are coming!
The Vikings are coming.
As Paul Revere once said, the Vikings are coming.
I don't think it was the Vikings. It might have been the British. But either way, Central is going to try to do just that, defend their house.
We're trying to keep hell risen. We're the Devils.
I don't even know what to say to that. But
sorry, my bad.
It looks like, actually can't tell who's won the possession. Unfortunately, it's not like the NFL where they announce the coin toss who wins, but it looks like Central has won that first possession. Next score wins. Central has had to fight back both times. Hopefully they can be the first this time. We have Walker on with Gebhardt, Stallwood. Looks like Shally, Coddington, Duda for this 7-on-7. It's actually going to be Voorhees. There you go. There's the inexperience right there with this sport, but Voorhees is going to start with it here. They're going to lift it up. Interesting play. Right in they come. Very dangerous. That was an interesting move. We've always seen the pass back at the start there, but that was Cookson, lead goal scorer from last year. Here's Walker. Oh, couldn't quite get past the Voorhees player. There's a lot more space on the field with this just 7-on-7. That's going to go wide. Pottinger didn't touch it.
Shot goes wide.
So Duda will collect it here again. It's interesting they have to run out and grab their rebounds here. Sometimes they're pretty far away.
If a foul ball in softball goes to the roof, you get a new ball.
Yep. Shally threw that right through the center. In they come. Here comes Voorhees. Voorhees is looking very strong in the fourth quarter. This one's going to roll through and out it goes. So Duda again didn't touch it there. Good to keep her stick out of the way. And they will take it again here. Hopefully Central can start to control this overtime. Kind of been in the zone just at the very start here. 8:56 to go. Here's Coddington. Coddington tries to get it past, but she can't quite. Oh, Cookson with a move there. That's just dirty, and now come back the other way. Voorhees puts it in deep. Coddington's able to get back on it. Coddington able to turn it upfield. Stallwood can't get in. And Stallwood will win the possession. Here goes Stallwood. Stallwood staying on it. He's going to continue with the possession here, and Coddington will now take it. Coddington, that's off high there. That's off the leg. And that's a flip, so Voorhees will get the possession back. As you can see, those flips hurt. It's number 3, Barkman, that took that hit.
She's
There's a
toughing it out.
Nice play there from Gebhardt to take it, and Gebhardt's going to bring it down the zone. Gebhardt just tries to power through. Oh, and she won't get that in favor of her. And now it's going to be brought back in. Has Walker. Walker can't quite stay on it, but Walker almost back on it. Oh, goodness. It's a good game here. Gebhardt. Gebhardt got past as the stick was dropped. Gebhardt was going to go for a rifle right through, but because that stick was raised, it's back for Voorhees.
Can Central regain possession?
Cookson. That was out, so Central will get it here again as Coddington will flip it into the center looking for Gebhardt, but just too far there. And Voorhees has numbers. Here they come. Good pass from Voorhees. Dangerous here for Central. Can Duda make it happen? She can, as though she will not touch that because that went off her foot. She knows it's just going to go right back to Voorhees, so she lets Voorhees go get it.
Currently,
Walker playing in deep now because of the deficit of people. Walker goes down on one knee.
Currently a little over 6 minutes and 40 seconds in the overtime period.
It's been looking like Voorhees has had the edge in the early going of this. That is going for Central now, as Shally will take it here at the 10.
What I've been noticing is that Gebhardt has been giving Central really huge breaks, and she's a key player, and Voorhees has to defend her to prevent them to happen.
Gebhardt is a good scorer, dangerous scorer potentially.
And first time seeing Redmond not as much on the field.
And there they go. There they go.
Come on,
Stallwood.
Stallwood.
Stallwood couldn't quite keep the handle there. Stallwood's going to try and get back on it. What are they calling here? They're going to call it in favor of Voorhees here.
Backhand side of the stick.
My goodness.
That was exhilarating to watch.
There goes Walker. Walker has Stallwood up there. Walker's going to try. Oh,
Golden goal? No?
Stallwood was going to try and go back to Walker there, but Walker wasn't quite on the same page. Here goes Stallwood into the center. Shally with a shot that's going to go out there, and now
Crowd's getting
Schnell
rowdy.
out there. Schnell's out there. Which way is it going to go? Oh my goodness, here we got a short corner here.
Sardines
Massive opportunity here for Central in overtime.
Sardines in a can? Overtime edition?
Sardines in a can in overtime here. Walker to take it. Has Stallwood, Shally, and Schnell right in there. They're going to let that go. Back to Stallwood, who rifled it in there. Oh, this almost came to Walker right in front of the net, but it's taken away by Voorhees.
That was such a good opportunity.
Voorhees. Oh, the speed is there. The speed is there for Voorhees. Can Shally get in front? She can. Just able to disrupt it there as Voorhees will still retain possession, but good stick in front from Shally.
Oh, Shally or Scally?
Is it Scally?
Scally, I think.
I think I've been saying a name wrong for a while at this point. It is
Yeah,
Scally.
It's
I
Scally.
apologize. I apologize to Maggie Scally for that. Oh, good save by Podnicker.
Low swim by Podnicker.
Good stop. Right in front of the net there. Able to stay with it. It's going to be dropped right out here as Voorhees is going to take it from the 25.
Danger zone. Danger.
This is a danger zone for Central. Can they make it out? Nice play by Walker to try and turn it upfield. She's able to do that. And they will get possession here. Great job by Amanda Walker.
I think that's Sponzo with possession. No.
Well, it's Coddington now, but it was
Coddington.
Walker who made the play. Here's Schnell. Schnell has Walker with her. Couldn't quite get it to her in time before the Voorhees player was on her, but she's going to retain possession. In they go. Schnell.
So
Oh, but
close.
Voorhees is able to get back on it.
Got in the way in the passing lane.
Edo has just checked into the game as she's on that outside, number 6. Almost able to take it away there. Ball keeps her feet out of the way of it. That's going to go Voorhees' way, though. Oh, Voorhees has some space. Danger in space.
Duda
Can
trying
Duda
to
cut it
square up.
off? She can. It's going to go Voorhees' way, but she's able to slow it down. Oh, it's right in front. Nice kick from Potnicker. But Voorhees is on it again. Voorhees right in front, and that one's whacked away by Central, and it is going to be Central's ball. That was off the backhand. 2.5 minutes to go in this overtime period here. Can Central finally do it here? Here goes Walker.
I'm on team draw for this.
Walker's moving. Oh, but it's taken back the other way by Voorhees. Voorhees is coming the other way.
Protect your house, Central.
Oh, and it's going to be Central's ball here. Oh, and that's off the hand of the Voorhees player. I believe that is Sedinary.
It's under 2 minutes
Oh,
now.
it's right across. That didn't touch anyone. So it's going to be Central again, under 2 minutes, as you said.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. 1 minute and 4.
Big moments here for Central. They got to get a little pep in their step here as time is running low. Here's Schnell. Schnell. Oh, can't quite get over there. And here comes Voorhees. Voorhees with some room there that went off of Schnell's foot. Voorhees spreading it around. And they come. Danger, danger, danger. But Potnicker's there. But she puts it right back to Voorhees. Oh, a fan shot.
Back to Central's possession.
Back to Central. Central has a minute. 1 minute remaining in the game here. As
1 minute, 2 seconds.
1 minute, 2 seconds. And Voorhees coming in. They're closing. They got past Duda. It's all goalie now, and Potnicker stays with it. But it's right back to Voorhees again. They rifle it. Potnicker with another save. Saving Central the game there. They knock it up. Oh, here's a chance. Odd man rush. Here is Edo. Edo can't quite stay with it. But right back there is Schnell. Oh, goodness.
Come
Schnell.
on.
Whose ball is it? It's Central's. 30 seconds. Central's got to set up one more play here. Can they make it happen?
It's 20
seconds.
Left in the quarter.
Not a lot of urgency here. This one's rifled in. They find Schnell. Schnell trying to work with it. Schnell still on it. Needs some help. 5 seconds. It's back the other way. Voorhees, this is going to be a draw. Good fight from both teams. Well played by both teams, but no winner in the end.
And no loser.
And no loser, and that's the big thing. No loser in this one, and hopefully Central can use a little momentum they might have got out of this one because Voorhees, good team. They played better last year.
Both teams.
We'll see how it goes for the rest of the season.
Both teams fall O-1 O-O-1.
There we go. Well, we thank you for joining us on HCTV. Have a good night, and
let's go Devils.
Let's go Devils.